this is Dr. Kilgore from Dr. Kilgore's World, here to help you learn a little bit about order of operation. So our learning goal today is I can use the order of operations to solve equations. Our guiding question is, how do I solve equations with multiple steps and operations? So first off, I want to start about talking about the order of operations. We first start with step one, that is our parentheses or our groupings. We may have parentheses, brackets, or braces. We might have all of the above, but that's the first thing that you do in deciding what step to solve first. Our next step is the exponents. Now remember, in 5th grade we'll be working with a base of 10. If you'd like to stretch yourself for the level 4, of course, try this example with 4 cubed. Step 3, we look at the multiplication or division from left to right. Think first come, first serve. If the multiplication's first, I do it first. If division happens to come at the beginning, then I do that before the multiplication. And then step 4 is our addition or subtraction. Again, that's left to right, just like the multiplication or division. It's first come, first serve. So let's look at our strategies for order of operations success. First, remember Pemdas when choosing where to start working. You are going to work one step of the problem at a time, copy down the rest of the problem, work another step of the problem, copy down the rest, and repeat that process until you are done. So now I'm going to show you the practice problems we're going to do together. I'd like for you to copy them down. So pause the video while you're doing that, and then come back and see if you worked the order of operations correctly when I switch over to working them. So here are your practice problems. Now is a good time to pause the video. I will see you back in a few to work these problems with you. Okay, so let's work this first one together. We have to start by thinking about PEMDAS. We have brackets, braces, and parentheses, so we've got to work step by step to get out of this mess and get an answer. So we start with the parentheses right here in the middle. We got the hint to underline the step we're doing because that makes it easier to copy everything down. So 17 subtract 9 is 8, and then we copy everything else down. Making sure our equal signs line up. Let's see, I noticed that there's not a sign over here. I know that that means multiply, so I'm going to leave my parentheses around that 8 so that I know that in just a few when I get to that step. Okay, so I've undone the parentheses. Now I have to undo these brackets. And thinking inside of these brackets, first multiplication and division. Well, I have 4 times 8 right here, which is 32. And then I copy everything else down because we know that's how we stay organized. Okay, so I've done all of my multiplication and division. Now I add and subtract from left to right. So I'm going to start here with 7 plus 32. It's going to be 39. Subtract 22. So as we keep going, we're going to do one step at a time to solve this problem. So we're now at 39 subtract 22. That's going to be 17. I have to keep my brackets because I've still got that 5. So let's look at the rest of this problem. Okay, so we got our 17 and then we copied down the rest of the problem. Now when I've got a number next to brackets or braces, that automatically means multiply. So I have to do 17 times 5. I need some scratch paper for that. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 is 8. Copy everything else down. And we are almost done. We've got to take 85 times 2. 0, carry the 1. 16 plus 1 is 1. Is not 16. Let's get an eraser here. 16 plus 1 is 17. That's better. So I have 170, subtract 10 to the second power, which is my exponent. So 100. So 170 minus 100 is 70. That is our answer. Okay, let's go ahead and try this next practice problem together. We of course start with our parentheses to work our way out of our parentheses, brackets, and braces. So 25 plus 25 is 50. And then copy down everything else. Okay, so now we want to get out of our parentheses. We're going to keep working our way out to do multiplication and division from left to right. This is multiplication because there's no sign in here. So 2 times 50 is 100. We go ahead and copy everything else down. Let's see. Be really careful with this copying part, because if you're going to make a mistake, this might be where it would be. So we've got our multiplication and division done inside of our brackets. So addition and subtraction. Subtraction happens to come first, so we start with that. 100 minus 100 is 0, plus 20. Copy the rest of this down. Okay, so 0 plus 20 is 20. Copy everything down. Look right here, no sign. I'm going to stick a multiplication sign in there because I know what that is. So 20 times 5, working in right here, is 100. We've got brackets out here, or the braces, which means we're going to multiply here, and then we're going to add 10 to the 5th power. So 20 times 100. Let's stick the 2 zeros on, plus 10 to the 5th. Let's work our exponent here, a 1 and 5 zeros. So we have 100,000 plus 2,000 is 102,000. That will be our answer for this problem. I hope that you are having success working these longer problems with order of operations. If not, we will practice more in class. Thank you for watching today. Let's go ahead and wrap our video up. So make sure you understand the process of using the order of operations to solve longer problems. If you're unsure, make sure that you bring work that you have tried and questions to me in class. I need to be able to see your thinking to help you learn the skills. Have a great rest of your day and good luck with your math.